Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sage. This is very much like an impromptu video. I got these mini mics off a TikTok shop and they make me feel like a podcaster. So I have literally just been like sitting on my close friends list on like Instagram and just like talking like so much, and it's so much fun. And I was like, why don't I just make like casual chit chat videos? Like why can't I just like video diary? And that's what we're doing today. Hi, hello, welcome to episode one of Shmeeny Weenie Speaks with your host, Shmeeny Weenie. Um, for those of you who don't know, it's what a lot of my friends call me, and by a lot of my friends, I mean two. However, I think that's a lot of people. Like in the grand scheme of things, that's a lot of people. Anyways, that's not today's topic. Today's topic is existing on the internet and just like the internet in general, because I have had a lot of thoughts about this recently. So for as long as I can remember, like I've always been on the internet. Like I am a girl who like growing up I would be on like Nickelodeon, I would be on like YouTube, I was never really on MySpace, but I was on just like a lot of stuff. I think I was probably 9 when I made like a trap Facebook account, and I was probably like excuse me, sorry. I was probably like 11 or 12 when I made my first also trap Instagram account. Now, both of those like social media access like gave me just a crazy like realm to share everything I thought, everything I felt, especially Facebook. So sometimes when I go through my photos, I'll like see like screenshots I took of when I would like be posting on Facebook, and it would be like 8 status updates in like 5 minutes, and I'd be like feeling angry, feeling upset, feeling sad, feeling irritated, like blow, like just so many. Like I would just go in. Like I'm sorry, but I was the original shit poster. Like if anyone was doing shit posting before it was popular, like it was fucking me. I would post so many things in like the span of 10 minutes, get off for like 5, get back on and do it again. Like my whole existence was performative. Like it was for a crowd that never existed. It was for a crowd of people who were my close friends and family. But I was like, oh my God, like everyone needs to know everything about me, because if they don't, I don't feel heard. Like even being so young, like being so little, being like 11 or 12 and like feeling like that is genuinely insane. And I realize in a way, a little bit that's kind of translated into my life currently. I don't know how much, because I do still shit post. Like, if there's one thing I was born to do, born to shit post, forced to work minimum wage. That's just the way the cookie's crumbling. But if there is one thing in my life that like has been true and consistent, is I love the internet. I've always loved the internet. I've always had like a fucking crippling technology addiction. I've been an iPad baby like my whole life. I got my first iPad mini probably like a year and a half ago for college. I completed like the circle. Like truly became an iPad baby. But it's like, yeah, like I was saying, I got a little off track. Sorry. I have always felt the need to perform for someone or for something or on something, to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel validated in a sense, I guess. And I feel like as I've gotten older, it's less performative and it's more so, this is fun. I'm going to do this. Hey, here's what I wore today. I thought it was a cute outfit. If you like it, you like it. Cool. If you don't, you don't. Awesome. But for so many years, for so long, like posting things that were just so performative, being like, wow, I really hope my classmates like this. Wow, I really hope my peers like this. Wow, I really hope this gets so many likes. It really doesn't matter. The sun is kind of going down, as you can tell. So we're going to turn on this light. Hopefully it doesn't make me look too washed out. But it's just such a crazy thing. And then I think about it more in depth. I think about almost every relationship I have formed, apart from like 3, has been through technology. And that is such a blessing. But on the flip, it's also such a curse, because why am I so unable to talk to people face to face? Why is it so hard for me to make eye contact? Why is it so hard for me to make these meaningful connections in real life? And why is it so easy for me to do it online? And I really, really think about, I think one of the biggest turning points for me was 2020, or 2021. I'm so bad. I was 2020. It was during the pandemic when everything was online, And at that time, I was in my first ever relationship and it lasted for a year. I say a year because we ended things like 10 or 15 days before our 1 year. So I always just say 1 year instead of like 11 months. Because to me, it's a year. To me, it was a year. To me, being 16, 17, like very primal years of my life, I feel like spending it with this person and spending it online was so weird, and not weird bad, but very weird in the way that has definitely shifted the way I form relationships now, even to this day. Like, even now to this day, it's so much easier. Hey, like, let's text, let's call, like, let's get on a fucking FaceTime video. It's so much easier to do things because if I'm embarrassed, if I'm humiliated, I hang up, I turn it off, I log off. I can check out. You cannot check out in real life. And I think that is something that scares me so much. And I'm like, why is that? Why is that? That is so weird. And it's just like, okay, like social anxiety and like, you literally like your first really big like developmental part of your life, everything was online. Like everything you experienced in that realm was online. And that's all I've ever known. Not all I've ever known, but like almost all I've ever known. And it's all that has ever really felt comfortable. And so I think about it and I'm like, wow, like this is so, like, I'm so fucking chronically online. Like people make jokes about it, but like I'm fucking chronically online and it really grosses me. Like I get the ick for myself because I'm like, bad bitches need to be outside. Like you can exist on Instagram, you can exist on TikTok, you can exist on Twitter or whatever. Do you? But like you need to be outside. Like you are 20 years old, almost. You are almost 20 years old and you are so afraid of being outside. Like, get out, go do something. And then I think about like, oh my god, like when I see my Instagram mutuals in real life, I'm like, oh my, I like freak out and I like shut down because I don't know these people. These people don't know me. Like we follow each other. That means virtually nothing. That literally means nothing. There's no importance. There's no significance there. So it's like I see this person. I'm like, do they know me? Do I know them? Can I approach them? Can I say hi? And then I don't say hi. And then I'm like, wait, no, I made it awkward. And now they probably think that I'm like weird. And I'm like, am I being weird and off putting right now? And I don't know. I don't know. I probably am. But everyone else is also probably weird and off putting. So why am I so afraid? Like, what scares me so much? And I realized, I don't know. How many times have I said, oh, I realized? But like, genuinely, I realized that like my safe zone, my comfortable zone, my little security bubble is the internet. It's the internet. It's my phone. And it's like that for so many people. And I really wonder, like, obviously, like, society has progressed a lot without technology, without like phones, without social media. But I wonder genuinely what it would be like if we continue to progress without it. Also, AI. AI is weird. Hate it so much. Oh, just got the low power battery. I don't know if that's on my video. Anyways, AI is weird and I hate it unless it's that picture of Drake playing a house show in a basement. When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, it's just the end of the world. No child with one girl, and I'm not getting copyrighted, okay? But you know what I mean. Like, this is AI's greatest moment ever. Other than that, I hate it. It's weird. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say. Just wanted to get that off my chest, little video diary for the audience. So that's all. I think. Thank you. And until next time, this was episode 1 of Shmeeny Weenie Talks. Shmeeny Weenie Speaks. How did I get my own title wrong? Come on, girl. Filmed on my iPhone 13 with this silly little mic that makes me feel like a silly little podcaster. Thank you and good night.